No, you haven't missed anything yet, Mino. We just started up. Yeah. Yeah. It's all good. All good in the hood. Hey, thanks, Hungry, for the host. So, I was talking a bit about the Patreon before this, and one of the things that I wanted to talk about is the fact that if we hit... Currently, it's listed as a goal for 500 patrons. I will have the ability to... I should have the ability to start broadcasting the board game days I host at my house once a month with Justin Parnell, former SCG Tour director Daniel Schoenbach, who currently works for our technology department, and a couple other people. We've had, like, Emma Handy has played every now and then. Just kind of depends on her tournament schedule. This week she's at GPDC. But if we get there, that will be one of the things that we are aiming for. Aw, yeah. Oh, no. Oh, cool, Mino. Uncle turned 61 just a couple of days ago. Can't hear anyone but me. What? What are we doing here? Desktop audio is properties default.
When we say stuff, does your
there it
volume thing bounce?
Does that work?
Test. I mean, maybe Drake Aaron just wants to ignore us.
Got that. Kid M says there we go. So,
all right, guys, we got to stop talking about chat now.
I mean, what am I gonna say then?
All right. So we missed the whole conversation with Valder earlier. Have we ever played Secret Hitler? We have not. That is that looks like a very fun game. But today we just got done playing and actually finally finished the first campaign story of Time Stories, which was a fantastic game. I cannot say almost anything about it without spoiling the game, because it's a legacy style game. But if you have an opportunity to play it, it is a lot of fun. We are going to get all of the expansions, because each expansion is just a new story, and try to play those. But G-Man Crab, I'm not sure if you've considered it, but I think a lot of us would enjoy behind-the-scenes Commander Versus with like a deck building and editing. I'm not sure about behind-the-scenes for Commander Versus. Deck building is usually we just kind of work on them. That is one of the things, as I've said before, that if you pledge the highest on the Patreon, that I will work with you on a non-fan request one. So you'll get to see kind of my process.
I just want to point out also, randomly, I regret playing Hall of the Bandit Lord turn 1. I don't know why I did that. I just saw it come to play tab, and I'm just like, oh, this looks good.
It's a statement for sure. Oh, Shadow of the Scroll. Here we go.
He's squirreling. He's squirrely.
It is squirrely. What's my commander deck? I'm playing Shanna Sisay's Legacy. And it's just green-white, as you can see. Nonsense tokens. Oh, there we go. Squirrel. Yep.
This Golgari signet is very upsetting to my OCDs, by the way my screen is set up when it's untapped.
Yeah.
The period is in the next line, and I'm like, please, Magic Online, please don't do that.
Oh no.
I have no way to fix it.
Yeah.
You open up like a notepad or a Word document or something, and you just place it over it.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
If you
Just
can't
draw-
see it, it isn't there.
Just draw a picture of a Golgari signet in paint and put it there.
Yep.
Oof.
So yeah, the Time Stories was great. We play a bunch of others. As you can see, I have shelves of board games, but we just kind of figure what we want to play, and if we actually do get that going, then we'll probably have things like some votes every now and then.
Get some Risk Legacy going on.
We have Pandemic Legacy, but not Risk Legacy.
I don't think I've played Pandemic.
Pandemic is a very fun game. If you have not played the base version, it's a ton of fun.
Ugh.
Oh god.
This is fine.
Ugh.
Are we just gonna get like massacred by Jeremy here?
This
Looks
is
like
fine.
He just flashed back to...
Circle.
That's right. You get Wild Bull. He deserves it.
I don't like this.
Don't stand for this.
Just
Wild
going
Bull.
in order.
No, don't you stand for this.
I don't think I have a choice.
Hashtag get him.
Let's play Jhoira.
That's not gonna get him.
That sounds like it's going
Nope.
to...
That's a 3-3. Shanna's a 4-4. Not gonna work.
Sounds like you're going to start drawing a bunch of cards, though.
Maybe. Let's see what happens.
Combo. It's gonna be a combo. That's what it is.
Jhoira with playing artifacts? Yeah, that's a combo.
Betrayal? Yep, we have that one. Betrayal at House on the Hill. I have the expansion, but I have not played any of those scenarios yet.
Ooh.
This was an MVP the other day.
Yeah, Satchel's.
Every time I see that card, I'm just like, oh, it's not that good, and then it
No.
starts activating, and I'm just like, oh, that card's good.
That saved my life the other day in the game that we were playing.
That's the exact kind of card I love. It's just a bunch of nonsense, but it's good.
Yeah, we have Betrayal that... Castles of Mad King Ludwig is another really good one. I'll be at Gen Con this year as well, working for the Ultra Pro booth to kind of help people learn how to play Ascension and the new game from Stoneblade, which is Shards of the something or other.
I was about to ask why you put boots on Shanna, because I'm reading her and I am reading her first ability incorrectly. It's only target of abilities.
Yeah,
Yeah,
actually,
target abilities.
Now that I'm tracking.
Yeah,
I actually really dislike that line of text because it's very misleading.
I mean,
Like most
reading
PvP
the card
players.
does explain the card.
Oh god.
Yeah. His
Really?
squirrels are huge.
I mean, I'm a huge fan of that card.
my squirrels got bigger.
Oh no.
It's almost like it's a thing that you're gonna do.
They're
Yep.
swole.
Pashiri makes creatures without text. That's a combo.
Combo
Mm.
Wombo. Yeah, we can tech. Since you're still at 40.
Well, I guess I gotta brace myself for next turn then.
Yeah.
Valdor, come on.
Sorry,
I mean,
that
that's
felt as appropriate.
fair.
I mean, turn 4, I've played a thematic compass.
If you hit him enough, you basically stone rain him because he can't use the hall.
That's so mean, but so true.
Mm. Well, let's get this started.
Let's get it started.
Told you, you're gonna be drawing all those cards.
With a little... Yep. Looks like that's gonna be the only card I'm drawing.
You don't have any others? That's unfortunate. At least none
You
that
have
costs
set.
3.
for not wanting to sing karaoke at SCG Con, you sure like singing on stream.
Sir, gonna need you to calm your poop down.
I've been singing Raspberry Beret almost all day.
I've been singing My Little Spider most of the day.
Oh, yeah? You have been hanging out with your kid almost all day, right?
Yeah,
So
I have my 4-year-old. Yeah,
that's fair.
I don't even know what to get here.
Nothing.
Probably
Fail
a
to
magic
find.
card.
Yeah, I guess I'll just get a Gilded Lotus. Seems okay.
There we go.
The
Yes.
whole border works.
Revenant, the kind you find in a secondhand store.
Dog doggy.
So I broke and decided to pre-order a box of Battle Bond
Oh yeah,
to pick up at SCG Con. Yeah,
I'm excited
I'm
for
gonna
the set.
I'm gonna have fun playing that.
Druidic satchel activation, and now we're
Got
all
there.
sad.
Boom, got there. That's
Hey,
exactly
I can
what
see
wanted
red.
to do.
That's pretty good.
The card is way too good.
Oh, sorry. I am the dumb. Let me get down.
Ooh.
Mm.
Oh. Kid Amber says the only thing worse than Deranged Hermit is turn 5 Rite of Replication kicked targeting Deranged Hermit.
That's pretty good.
How's the games been? It has been early and painful for everyone else.
Mm.
Oh, punt.
Don't worry, I'm running out of gas. So
I just forgot to activate my compass.
Whoops.
fast off the line, and then somebody's gonna kill everything I love, and then I'll be sad top decking.
I would not be against the board wipe.
Me neither.
I don't have one.
Me
Luno,
neither.
Twitch would do a better job of reminding me about Prime subs. Yeah, they have like an overlay that you can do to
Get that haste.
that people can click to get reminded,
Uh-oh.
but I felt like that was
Woo.
Look at you go.
Hey.
It's
Nice.
almost like I want to gain life, but I'm also at the lowest life. Something seems wrong here.
Yeah. Well, you can
Well.
block a squirrel.
If you hit somebody with your commander once, it'll change.
Barely.
You can block a squirrel. These are all true statements.
we're gonna do this.
Tap a creature. Oh my god.
Sir,
Yes,
sir,
yes.
that is not nice.
Lifelink
It's the
incoming.
beginning of combat. I get to choose first strike.
I would choose vigilance personally, but
Click on the ability
fact.
on the stack to choose first strike, vigilance, or lifelink.
Cinnamon, go. Go away.
Click.
Stop.
Okay, so I'm going to choose.
I think vigilance is definitely the one here.
Lifelink.
Yeah, I would go for that.
Ah, Nambo with the squirrels.
Oh.
Oh yeah, because now they have
Now they
lifelink.
have an ability.
Nanbo
Punt.
with the
I wouldn't have seen
petroglyphs.
that either. That's an interaction and a half.
Yeah, that isn't. That
was
is a
good.
little deep. Well, everybody's got blockers for the squirrels now, so I guess we're just going after wild with Shanna.
Oh.
For his face.
Yep. Take it.
You trying to get that face there, buddy?
Ow.
Yeah.
There you go. Phyrexian with the punt there.
One,
Thank
two,
you for Xing. Jeremy, are you Chuck E. Cheese? Because I think there will be tokens. You're not wrong.
All right. You know what?
Yes,
Well,
we're at Dave and Buster's level. That's where we're at.
let's
This is
play.
an adult level amount of fun. Is that what you're saying?
It's too much.
Did you not get a card, or did it come on the screen so fast nobody saw it?
Oh, everyone was.
It says draw. Yeah,
Okay.
everybody's F6'd. So
Okay.
Let's.
I just wanted to make sure he's not missing value. That'd be
do this
terrible.
nonsense.
That'd be awful.
Yep. He's doing the things. Kill him first.
The Citadel.
Jeremy's already trying.
Oh yeah, he's trying. All right.
And going to be
Rivers
failing
would be-
soon.
Let's just play a worse version of my commander.
It's a bit.
No, it really
Stop.
doesn't. It's just
I have to
worse
do
in
this.
every single way.
I have to do this every time I see.
Yeah,
Give him
yeah.
lifelink.
Fun fact, Jeremy, I just lost to Angelic Skirmisher in Momir Basic 2 days ago.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, it's pretty
Seems,
good there.
seems like a beating in Momir Basic, yeah.
Yep, it's a flyer, and it's better than a flyer even.
Yeah.
Flyers are good enough already.
You should stop playing spells. Like after the first one.
Got there.
Uh-oh. Got there, he says.
I got another little hand off my thing. That's all I'm saying.
Also tonight I am trying out streaming in 1080. Usually I only keep it to 720. So if anybody is going to try that, let me know and see if there's problems with it.
Yeah, I noticed there was another option
Yeah.
But you said
when I went
you're
to pop the chat
at
out.
10. You said you're at 1080?
Yeah.
You can put it at 1080.
Nice.
Oh,
My,
Mino goes
my hand. My hand. Oh.
Mino goes
Either
was
me.
saying they want to befuddle an Evra with the ability on the stack. I've done that once. Felt good.
No. Stop it. Why y'all so mean?
DM's being quiet so far, which is usually cause for concern. Says Lewin.
He's
To
brutal.
be fair, I was talking
Distracted.
to Luanel a little while ago.
Distracted by all these cards that are going to be awesome in my...
Distracted by all this nonsense going on one side of the field. On 1/4 of the field. Actually, no. Wild Bolt's turn is a good setup for his next turn, too.
Yeah, I suppose.
I'm barely getting by once again with Druidic Satchel, thank God.
Ugh, God, I don't know what to do.
Wipe the board.
Yeah. Could you please, actually?
I would
I-
appreciate it
I
if you did
can't.
not do that.
I can't currently.
Pay 3, attack with your commander.
Oh, my commander. The commander is Evra.
It's actually really interesting to build an artifact deck in 3DH because you got to make some changes. For example, you can't play the artifact lands because of affinity
Mhm.
in Modern and Pauper. No, you can play Darkseer Citadel because that has been reprinted a million times.
Oh, sure.
Why does
But-
your guy still have haste?
Yeah, it gives it permanently.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
interesting.
it's a weird thing. But
Not that it
it
matters
could
after the first
matter.
one.
It could matter for like Odric or something.
Or
Yeah.
Margon or a
Well, no,
Margon.
not after the first turn. Oh, no, I see what you're saying. Yeah. Lunar.
It is weird. It is very weird.
I got you. That's interesting idea.
So, sometimes on older cards they just forgot. Like I think on Hall of the Bandit they just didn't have space because the original printing, the wording is way less clean than here. I'm pretty sure actually. I have one. I have an old one.
So, just dealing with that thing.
I will be
What thing?
jumping.
You know, your attackers.
That face thing that you're hitting people with.
What are you talking about?
I will be jumping a lot. I will not take any more.
Don't know what we're all talking about here.
10 is enough.
No, this is not what we're doing. We're not playing cards right now.
I mean, technically, you're not wrong.
Listen here. First
Oh,
of all,
yeah.
First of all, how dare
you?
You made a squirt stronger.
I mean, yeah, but I'd rather have them be, generic 3/3s than everything
that's
have like
fantastic.
lifelink and vigilance.
That's fair, I guess. Great Wolf Flamingo just joined your Patreon. Love the tier names. Thank you. I was trying to think of ones that I could do for all 5 that were planned.
Oh, we're still on attackers.
I was gonna go with Wanderer's Twig for the number 1 because it was a 1-drop artifact, but I ended up not doing that.
Oh, Luinil is just pointing out that I am in fact pretty stupid. The artifact lands, of course, are not legal in Modern, so it's just because of Pauper.
By the way, Valdor, I appreciate you not casting your commander after all. That was a considerably better play.
Yeah, it was.
You know what? I disagree.
That's fine. Hey, it's Throma King. Who had to deal with
Hey,
me
Throma
being
King.
salty yesterday.
God, our G-Wave just hit.
Hello, Thromo.
Oh, yeah.
Throma King got to go to GPDC, unlike,
Oh.
well, me.
Hmm.
4, 5, 6.
Yeah, I didn't go this weekend. Because we're going
The salt
next
was
weekend.
fun. Says you. I was actually, well, so the salt later on was me actually being a little upset, but the first part was me just trying to kind of politic out of people taking my stuff. I figured because I had a hard start in the game, if I complained about it enough, people might, oh god, here we go again. People might leave me alone.
Oh, I actually didn't realize I would draw off that. Yeah, it's legendary, I guess.
Yeah, it
It
is.
is legendary, yeah.
That's pretty good.
You need 2 more artifacts to do it, though. Yeah.
1. I have a Darksteel Citadel.
Oh, that's right.
Hmm.
Currently don't have one, so I would have to draw one here.
It's possible.
Come on. It's very likely. Nope, didn't get there.
Well, good. Now I don't have to go tutor out my acidic slime.
Foils are required. You'll see them in a few short weeks. Sweet. Excited for all the people that are coming out.
Yeah, no, the meetup is actually getting pretty big. I think.
Where
we
did
have, like,
y'all
10 night.
decide on going?
Like the tap room.
The tap room.
Wasina City? Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, you may want to
Yeah.
call ahead.
I already called them.
Okay.
I've talked to them a little bit, and yeah,
All right. 'Cause-
basically, I'm going to be showing up like 45 minutes before when we're supposed to meet and
Okay.
reserving our table.
Okay, good. Because, yeah, there's definitely... It's a very small building, and
Yeah.
most of their tables are like 2 to 4 people. There's one that they can usually group together a couple in the center to have
Dang
a bigger 8-10 person table, but for the most
Then
part
they
it's,
said there's also outside.
there is a patio area that they have.
Yeah, no, I think we got like 9 people.
Oh wow, nice.
Mhm.
When is the meetup again?
We're probably going to do it Saturday. I know you said you're going to be busy that day, but
Mm-hmm.
I also kind of figure that the meetup's a little bit geared more towards, the community and everybody else.
I
And
mean, I would like to show up.
you can, but Seth and Danny also cannot make it.
Danny
if it's
has
on
to
a Friday.
work. Yeah, Danny has to
Uh,
work Friday, so we can't get even on the road until like
Late
later
Friday.
in the day.
Yeah,
Jesus.
I know you would like it. We would all love you for you to show up too, but
Wait, did you
I mean-
say Saturday or did you say Thursday?
Saturday.
Okay.
Friday. Well, yeah, it is Saturday because we can't be there Friday. Danny has to work Friday. Sorry.
Yeah. So Saturday is when the actual meetup is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh. I like a Deathsport Thallid.
Yeah, and I mean it's unfortunate, but I know you mentioned even on Friday you're not sure if you can even make it on Friday. So
Yeah, my schedule is going to be very odd.
which we don't blame you.
Yeah. It's a very
I mean,
long weekend.
I
So.
blame him a little bit. No, I'm just kidding.
Bread
kidding.
Waffle, do I do anything for Star City during the weekend events? I know Parnell plays in a few. I have gone to a few of the open events to work, basically, to observe the people that I got going and to test new things out. I just was recently in Atlanta because we had a whole bunch of new equipment. For the most part, though, I do not attend them. The SG Con and bigger events like that, I will go to make sure that because there's more. Ooh, fireworks. Because just
Sorry.
there's more going on. to make sure that the broadcast is going on all right.
I would love to get one of my mana
Pellador.
rocks.
Yeah. So yeah, I do occasionally go, but for regular opens, it's pretty rare. I don't really play in many, and I don't really have an opportunity. It's very difficult for me to justify spending the money on hotel and everything for a weekend away when I could be just hanging out with my wife and stuff. That's pretty good.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's all right.
The future's pretty rad. It's really sunny on Sunday. That's good.
I'm just gonna hang back. Y'all do you.
I don't believe you.
He's hanging back.
He is.
He's hanging back. He's actually proving that. Look at him go.
Yep.
Oh god. Here we
Broadcast
go.
today
Now
is
there's another
great.
one.
I hear you're sold out of Spellweaver Voltules now.
I wonder if that counts as an ability.
What does?
The X is equal to for his.
No, it's
No,
not.
it's a property of the card itself. Just power and toughness is not an ability.
Oh, I don't want to have to pay 3 life, but I have to.
Yeah, there
Hurry
we go.
hopping in Leesburg, Virginia.
Oh,
since
you
Monday
have
is a
to, huh?
holiday. Oh,
Interesting.
nice.
Yep,
I wonder
I
what
cannot
card you could
use
have.
mana unless I pay 3 life.
Oof. Yeah, that's rough.
And I need to keep the one wide open.
Just keep
I
it wide
wonder
open.
what that could be.
For reasons.
Or it could be a bluff.
Maybe.
You never
Pretty
know.
expensive bluff.
Hey, if it prevents me from dying, I'm okay with it.
That's fair. It's an ability Merfolk Trickster makes Tarmogoyf a 0/1.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yep. That's a correct.
So why
It's
is
like
construct only
Oh, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
It was a 5/5
6.
and then gets +2/+2 from the
1,
creature.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6? There's 6 creatures on the field though.
Yeah. Create an X.
Where X is equal to the number of creatures you control. There are 6
It's-
creatures.
Oh,
It's
because
a VS text, though.
there were 5. So when it
Yeah.
enters, it was a 5/5, and then it gets the
Oh,
+2/+2.
It doesn't see itself.
It doesn't. Okay,
Yeah.
it's not a constantly like checking ability.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, it's once when you activate and then it stays.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, I have never played that card right then.
It would have to be create a star token with this creature's power and toughness is each equal to the number of creatures you control.
Yeah, that's what I guess I thought it was.
To get a
Yeah,
Droid theory.
This is
distribution?
actually like
I
a
don't believe
very
so.
old version of cards like this, but I guess they figured it would be too weird to have to check the tokens all the time.
So,
So
can
they
we
use
get rid
the
of
old-
these greaves? Just like huck those in the graveyard.
It's unnecessary. That's what you get.
That's what you get.
Alright,
You know
I
what?
think I want to just get you off my back for
Nah.
a turn or two.
You need to not do that.
Oh,
Yeah, no, I
he's
think I have to.
tapping and untapping stuff.
Yep.
It's combo. It's
Uh-oh.
comboing.
Uh-oh.
We vintage now.
It's going to 5.
It's going to take infinite turns.
That's not funny.
It's not funny.
Oh,
I might do it.
shit.
I'm gonna be the boring. Do the boring.
Yeah. I guess.
You know what? I think I'll not
It's-
play this card anymore. It's just boring.
No,
I asked
I was
earlier.
just I was sighing because I was trying to decide if that was worse or better for me.
I think it's it's okay-ish for you.
Yeah, because it gets Jeremy back down. I mean, I think me and Valder are both kind of fine with it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
Most of our stuff are playable.
I guess Jeremy can redeploy Shanna, Greaves, and Ovia, so it's also not the worst.
Yeah, I mean, it's literally just going to be him taking the rest of his main phase to set up as much as he can.
And it's not
But
like
he loses the squirrels. He takes a while to get back into the tokens. He takes at least a turn, I guess. It's just frustrating.
Oh, Chad is booing me. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like Rift either. It shouldn't be legal.
I don't know. I think the main reason people would boo you is because you didn't need, quote unquote, that.
I just didn't want to spend any of my other resources, and
I mean, you also could have just taken 7.
I'm not gonna go to 7.
7 commander when he's at 10. I meant
blocked.
chump block. Yeah, I just meant chump block.
No, I think that was a decent spot to cast it,
I don't know.
but I don't know. Depends what I draw here, I guess.
It's turn 7s and you weren't
I don't
in
have much-
super need of dying, or you weren't super concerned about dying.
I
know,
think
it's
there are
got-
definitely pros and cons for using it or not using it.
Oh, yeah. I guess I could have done that. Luna. That's fair. Yeah, as far as the adroit theory, I do not believe we have that distribution down here. That was throw mocking. Yeah.
I mean, at least I got rid of Jhoira. That's something.
That is a thing.
It is.
Adroit theory is the death of civilization in slow motion, unless I
Shit.
find something I really like at the brewery tomorrow. Sweet. Are you doing a bottle exchange?
Here we
Valdor?
go.
Me and Thremo are gonna exchange some bottles.
Okay.
I
Do
got
not
him
have-
with this since
Yeah.
Do not have much else going on.
since you're
He
lucky enough
says
to
as
already
he
have one.
flips a land that's basically banned,
Yeah.
except it's
Basic.
better.
It's actually better somehow.
Doesn't have much going on though, he says.
I have mana going on, that's true. No spells though.
Yeah, just remember that can't bring those bottles to the venue.
Yep, we'll be probably exchanging them off-site, in
Yeah.
brown paper bags behind a building, like real people.
Like how regular drug deals go down. I mean, wait.
As shady as possible.
Pretty much. That's what we do
I
here
tapped my mana wrong, so I guess I will
in
actually
America.
use my vivid.
You know what? I think that's actually the right way because you never use those vivid lands in Commander.
Not really. It's typically when, oh crap, I did it wrong.
Yeah.
Or like you just barely need it. It's kind of a just in case.
Yeah.
It's
has
been-
anyone, because we're talking about vivid lands, has any of you tried out the Uncommon Cube?
No, not yet.
It's real good.
Most of the cubes that they put up online are typically
Well, I gotta confess, I'm not a huge fan of the Legacy and Modern cubes anymore because they just evolved into Planeswalkers.
Oh.
But Vintage Cube is fantastic because it's basically like it's not even cube; it's just a draft format in itself. And yeah, all these cubes, because the Uncommon Cube is as same as the Shifted Color Pie cube they had last year, is a cube that's just someone has built and has had for like years, and they just brought it online.
Yeah, it's Ali Medwin's cube.
Yep. So it's actually like where I sometimes get the feeling that the Legacy and Modern cube are just piles of cards that are not really play tested. Like this cube, you can really feel that it's like tuned, and it's just super fun. It's super balanced. And
Yeah, she said that there were all but like a few cards that she has in her actual paper cube that aren't available online, so she had to swap a few out. Maybe like 6 or something like that. So that's kind of neat.
I also just tend to enjoy uncommons, because I play limited a lot. I like many of the uncommons you play with, but then you never get to play with them again because they're not good enough for Commander or whatever.
I'm also just terrible at cube.
there's my reason.
That's just a thing. I'm awful at it.
Well, Vintage Cube is coming back next month. Or it's coming back for 3 weeks. I think the 3 weeks before Core 19. I could teach you if you want. I feel like I'm pretty good at Vintage Cube.
That'd be pretty
Or Wobble.
Or you could teach everybody.
Yeah,
That's
I could. I love Vintage Cube.
Look at this dude with his 1/1s that make 1 for 1.
Wobble.
Yep.
Stream some draft and teach everybody.
I could do that. Yeah, I could get it set up. I think it's in 2 or 3 weeks. I think the cube starts.
Oh look, a creature I can't use Spires of Ors.
He's not attacking you anyway.
You
I
can't.
know.
You double can't use it.
Right?
Multiple reasons. Yeah,
I guess 4 is better than the 7 it was previously.
I've played Cube in person a couple of times with friends, and I always kind of go like, yeah, this looks good, and then it's always just big dumb stuff, and then everybody's like, yep, I kill you on like turn 7. Yeah, that makes sense.
You're too much of a commander mindset.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm always.
Although you do need some of that in Cube, or for some archetypes and for some cubes. Depends. Like if you're drafting mono green and Vintage Cube, you basically draft a commander deck.
I did draft a commander cube once. It was.
Can we agree for a quick second that he's terrifying right now?
Oh yeah, now I'm terrifying. Now I'm
Oh yeah,
yeah.
no,
I drew an
I'm
artifact.
trying toward my Oscar command.
Okay.
Nonsense is happening.
Yep. This is now the part where it's the
Archmage.
nonsense. Oh.
Jhoira.
Are we dead here?
No, I drew 2 lands. You are fine.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a chance that Wobble just kills us because that's what Wobble does.
Go
Yeah.
away, Cinnamon.
I am horribly
Nino
flawed.
says Core 19 pre-release is the same weekend of GP Sao Paulo. Yeah. I know that there's quite a few people going there. Should be pretty fun from what I understand. Commander Cube is really fun. This is undead. Yep, it is. Angry Sloth says, I built a Toshiro 3DH deck. It is dumb. We had one of those on stream.
Yeah, I think I was in that game.
That one killed me really hard, didn't it, Seth?
Wait, what?
Oh,
What did I
no. I think you're mixing up the Umezawas here.
Yeah, I was Tetsuko, where I
Oh,
thought
that's
you had
right,
something.
Tetsuko. That's the one. I was thinking.
I thought you had something.
Yeah.
You left all your mana up.
Spread 'em
Toshiro
over with a
3DH
car.
deck. Oh, well, neat.
That's the
the
one from
Legends,
Betrayers, the
Bitch-
mono black one. That's
Oh,
that gives
right.
you
Right,
instants back when creatures die, I think.
Right. I completely forgot about that one.
It's a really good one.
Because there was the original Umezawa from Legends, right?
That's the Grixis one, yeah.
That's the
Yeah,
Grixis
the
one.
old school boy.
The one that got Bolas good.
Done good.
Umezawa, black,
Come on.
samurai, 2/2, Bushido 1. Whenever a creature an opponent controls dies, you may cast target instant card from your graveyard. If that card would put into a graveyard this turn, exile it instead. Nice.
Oh, yeah, you just get to cast it, it's even better.
Yeah, that one sounds crazy.
Yeah,
Would
yeah,
anybody
yeah.
be mad if I drew a Austere command?
No, that'd be good.
Depends on the options.
That sounds
I
good
mean-
to me.
Destroy artifacts is one of them.
Sad face.
Knock yourself out. Oh, and I think this week is a week of Champions of Kamigawa, Betrayers of Kamigawa draft, which is one of the best limited formats of all time. So that's good too.
Dark Bargain.
I'm kind of miffed though that it's not Triple Champions. I think Triple Champions is even better.
Hmm.
By the way, I was going to ask. Justin is not much of a limited player, right? Because if he was, he couldn't hate on Kamigawa at all.
I could not tell
Because
you.
his Triple Champions is like legitimately one of the best formats of all time.
I've not heard
Ooh.
that. I've heard a lot about
That's-
Ravnica Block.
That's a good card.
Original Ravnica Block.
Oh,
That one is also up there. I think if I had if I had to put down my top 5, it would be like Triple Champions, full Ravnica block, Triple Khans, Triple Innistrad, and Time Spiral, Planar Chaos. Future Sight is okay, but it has Sprout Swarm, so it's like you just lose some draft because someone has a common that's literally the best card in the block, and it's like, well, it's not great. Although Dominaria is creeping up there for me. Dominaria is really, really good. Might not crack the top 5, but it's
up there.
Top 10 for sure. Top 10 for sure. Oh, someone, we could do a separate one where it's like Wild Bolt has been impressed with a format.
Yeah.
Times.
If it's draft,
There's only so many formats, Wild Bolt.
Wild Bolt has been talking about draft formats for X minutes.
Yep.
No, our counter is not going to go up that high.
it's an overflow. We've overflowed it.
That's
Every
not-
5 minutes.
just-
Why is it
it
at
just-
0 again?
Yeah, it just
Because
goes back to
restarts.
0. Yeah, restarts all the way from the beginning.
Every time he hits 999, it restarts to a 0.
Yeah, that's my turn. Not very impressive.
That wasn't an austere command.
I mean, you got some stuff out.
I got blockers.
Yep.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty well set up here. Just gotta draw some win cons.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not terrifying at all.
Yeah.
Problem is, I will shortly have to start jumping here again.
You got the Thopter Sword.
Kind of
I
fine
do.
at the secondhand store.
I'm trying to like
switch.
pull out all the ways I could interact with the artifacts, and there's a decent amount, but I don't know if I could draw them in time.
Well, I don't have any crazy combos. I'm gonna win with creatures, so creature
Yeah.
removal will do fine.
Go ahead, Jeremy. Play some tokens.
Yeah, I was thinking about it. But I'm also thinking about how ridiculous Wild is going to get here.
Oh yeah.
If I draw something.
If.
No, you're ridiculous enough.
No, I'm not. I'm not doing anything. I wish I was. I'm so flooded.
So flooded.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what most people with Talarian Academy say. I mean,
Vault of something.
Gonna go.
yeah, sure, okay.
Go in there though.
Yeah.
Get in there.
Well, now that I have the vault, I guess I can jump with the engineer.
Oh, come on.
No, it's not you.
Please don't give it trample.
Can't target it. So.
Putrefy. Okay. Yeah, that's fair.
It's before that starts being silly.
Oh, yeah.
He doesn't have anything to bring back.
Yeah.
Do I have an idea of how long I'll be playing in the command zone each day at SCG Con? I do not have my current schedule down for SCG Con, no, unfortunately.
When's that coming out?
I am not sure. It is being worked on because there's a good chance that I'm going to be hosting or like emceeing, moderating most to all of the panels.
Oh wow.
So-
Panels. Wait, did I miss that? There are panels?
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
going to be panels.
Sheldon's got a panel. Benny's there.
Yeah, we've announced that
cute.
there's going to be... We haven't announced what they all are and when they are. That's still kind of being sorted out just a little bit. Like a couple of things here and there being finalized. So, but yeah, there's a chance
That's-
that I'll be doing a lot of that during the
Really awesome.
during the week.
All right,
or
give me something.
during the day. But I will be hanging out there
All right.
a decent amount. I'm gonna try. I'm also, I don't know if I'm gonna be outside of there as well. I'm definitely gonna try. I'm basically gonna be helping to set up our production area and then tear down our production area and helping with the top 8s. But for the most part, I'll be wandering around, and if I have some free time where I'm not just eating lunch or something, then I will be looking to get some games in.
Nice.
Okay. At least transmuters and on-bow with. Oh, that's cute. Transmuters and on-bow with Jhoira.
Yeah.
Well, kind of, yeah.
I mean, you don't get the draw.
Yeah,
So-
yeah.
And you've already been talking about how you're having trouble.
Well, I'm actually drawing into artifacts now, so that's good.
Oh, well, that's great. That's perfect.
Also a chance that I'll probably have a few extra decks there as well. Probably have at least a couple commander decks, brawl, and not quite sure. I might try and bring a legacy and a vintage deck since there's going to be a bunch of people there playing those.
Just casually bring a legacy and vintage deck.
Well, my friend has basically 4 of everything. He has 1 of all the power.
Oh,
I think
that's
most
good.
of the power, honestly. I don't know that I think he's missing a couple of
1, 2,
the
3, 4, 5,
moxes.
7,
So it
8,
might
9,
not be something that I can do.
10.
Marbled, stop it.
Nope.
Still has 11 more.
So
Nope. He has 14 more now.
Wait, what? Oh, no, hold on.
Yeah, the second option.
Yeah.
That's right. You needed that red. Oh, I miscounted that one.
oof.
Let's play a big dragon.
Oh, that's cool.
That's a big dragon.
That's... Oh, never mind. He's only got 1 red.
Yeah.
That's still going to hurt whoever it hits.
Let me just go get another land so that I can make sure I have more red for the future.
Yeah.
Yep. Still got some more manas. I guess play this one out as well.
Thormakin's
Never-
asking, why didn't you guys let me do this
Oh.
with Storm the Vaults?
There you go. This is bad.
Never have too many mimic bats.
Ow.
I guess I could. No, I guess I'm gonna make reefs. That's actually better.
Oh.
Give those to Jhoira.
Groose.
I think I will actually chill for now. Although I guess I could hit someone for 5.
Well, at least
Good.
now he didn't realize that he could have hit somebody for 21.
Yeah, but I wanted to get more stuff out.
I mean, the sculpting steel into a gilded lotus made 5 more or 3 more red mana. You double activate igniter. You had
Stop
8.
it. He doesn't need any more help.
No,
I mean,
no.
he could do a lot
I-
worse next turn anyway. So
I
unless
was-
we
I was-
stop him.
I was thinking about doing a second Mimic Vet over a second Lotus, but I forgot that it's actually any artifact, and I would actually like to have a Grease for Jhoira here.
Okay.
So,
It's fair.
I mean, it's pretty much... I can one-shot someone with Hellkite Igniter come next turn, every turn, so...
Man.
Oh, well, that's great.
Well, better.
Oh yeah, arcane splicing is an excellent mechanic. I think what made Chipro Champion so great is that it had both Soul Shift and arcane splicing, which is like having morph and kicker in a format. So like you almost have no none games because
Sure.
you always have stuff to do with your mana.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I mean, thankfully, I can gain a little bit of life here. That might help.
Yeah.
You're gonna get a bunch, yeah. You're welcome.
9.
Come on, Aether Flux Reservoir.
Please
Oh,
don't.
jeez. Pew!
No.
Didn't you have a reservoir?
No, not in play.
Not yet.
This is the time, by the way. I have that card in my deck as well. This is the time I play it.
Yeah.
I turn to the dark side.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. He probably shoots me with it. It's poetic.
Yep. It's also life gain, and like you can build Jhoira just as a storm deck, but I didn't want to do that because that's kind of.
So I could wipe the board right now. I don't know how you guys feel about that, Jeremy and Seth.
Sad, but understandable.
What? I mean, yeah, whatever.
I can probably take care of the Hellkite Igniter.
Yeah, because I can put boots on it, so you can spice it. So you should kill it some way.
I mean, up to you guys. I could play something else.
If that's the biggest concern, that's all I'm bringing to the table.
Your opinion, Seth?
I mean, I'm in the worst position, so it doesn't matter. Both people are still scary because I don't know. Whatever you think is the best thing to do. Do you have austere command? Is it artifacts and creatures,
Oh
or
God,
is...
no! If I had austere command, I'd be snapping that off instantly.
I believe you.
I mean, if you wipe the field, I still get
I have a
3
Divine
cards and
Reckoning.
3 life.
Yeah, I have a Divine Reckoning in hand.
That's yeah.
Divine Reckoning, what's that one?
All non-land permanents.
Well, no, it's each player chooses a creature they control, destroy the rest.
That
Destroy
one.
the rest.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, he probably just chooses the Hellkite, and then Jeremy says he can take care of it, so it's fine.
Or chooses the Jhoira so he can keep digging.
I mean, if he
You
chooses
recast.
Jhoira, then that's still fine.
You can just recast the Jhoira, but I don't know. Yeah, it's probably the right thing to do, I guess.
Thank you, Breaker. I've been, as I said, I've had Raspberry Beret by Prince stuck in my head
Yeah,
like all day. So you gotta dance to
I mean,
Prince, you know.
it's gonna kind of suck because he gets to imprint, but whatever.
Yeah, it's not. I'm not actually listening to anything. It's just going through my head. Raspberry Beret. Now the question: do I want to keep the Shanna out or the Ovaya? I think the Ovaya might be better because I can recast the Shanna.
Yeah, Shanna hasn't actually died yet, right? So she only cast 4.
Yeah,
She was bounced
so I
once.
think the Ovaya is probably a better.
Oh,
better
I'm gonna
choice.
keep Majora. Gonna stuff that dragon and the mimic that.
Yeah, it's kind of figure what would happen.
Ooh, keeping the morph. Oh god. Is it actually gonna tell me what it is?
All those triggers.
You gotta kind of highlight over them. It should in the graveyard tell you. The
Yeah,
first one's Igniter, Burnished, Transmuter.
Yes. I mean, I guess I could click yes until I hit the one I want. But
You're-
yeah, it's actually highlighting.
Getting
Which
close
is the one
to
you want.
1,500 followers on Twitch as well. 14.
Because it didn't do this for Limb Duel when I played that deck. Like when more creatures died, I just had to guess. Which was very irritating.
Hey, Rebel Lair.
Ooh.
Ooh, nice.
It's
The Hermit.
going well tonight.
I never knew that was a card.
Yep. It's a new card. To the deck, not to.
Okay, I was gonna say.
No,
That looks kind of old.
it's a new card for this deck.
Yeah, sure. Not a problem, Rebel Lair. Try and get to questions on Twitter and questions and comments and such, but can't always. Unfortunately.
That could have been, I guess, a lot worse. I still have a field.
Yeah. No. You just have to hope that Wild Bull doesn't dome anybody.
I mean, I don't see why he wouldn't.
All right.
Oh, it is kind of an elf deck, isn't it? I mean, we haven't seen a lot of creatures, but
Yeah, it's a
everything
little
is-
bit of an elf deck.
That's pretty neat. Oh, because I have mana floating. That's why you're asking me. Cool. Very neat.
Man, I feel like I should still be going after Wild Bolt, but
I'm not
Valkyrie.
gonna lie to you. You should.
Yeah,
56.
he's still capable of killing somebody.
Oh yeah.
It's pretty much still Arc Enemy, I think.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Every activation of the thing is +6/+0. Flying haste is already at 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, take my medicine.
And you are the most likely to kill him due to commander.
Yep.
Yep.
Currently, yeah. All right. Thermocking, did you see us stumbled into the Foil Avenger? Yes, I did. Yeah, that was that's completely fine. Actually, I was gonna pick that one up at some point, so that is completely fine for the dual deck one.
Oh, Wobble made a noise. I'm scared.
Yeah.
That's gonna be good.
Uh-oh. Niv Mizzet. Yeah, that will be good.
That's a combo with Jhoira.
Why is it a combo with Jhoira?
Because I draw cards.
Oh,
Because drawing cards combos with drawing cards, Seth, obviously.
it's not exactly what I would call a combo, but
Synergy.
Look at that.
Guess I'm gonna get this guy for the first ping.
Sure. That's the right thing. Unfortunately.
Wild does seem impressed by that card. But he's impressed by most cards.
Somebody finally said it.
There's two versions. There's genuinely impressed or I like it. Like Chatter of the Squirrel, maybe not as powerful as other stuff, but I still like it.
Yeah.
It's a good one. Good memories.
Back in the day.
Put some booties on the dragon.
Yeah, hurry.
Doesn't work. You need 2 pairs of boots.
Yep.
This is not fun. That dragon has haste.
It has. Let's play Trading Post.
Ugh. Getting real in here.
Shoot the tree speaker, I guess.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
I would not like to use it. Alright.
Start sacking creatures and getting cards back to the hand. Ugh.
Draw a card.
To be fair, Jeremy was right. Beginning of the game, he said he was going to have trouble if there were wipes and whatnot, and
Yeah,
here we are.
Yeah.
that's how it works.
Let's just get one of those guys.
I can get out of the I can get off the line really easily, but yeah, as soon as somebody sets me back a little bit, it's
I was lucky though, because I genuinely only have like 2 wipes. I have like Cyclonic Rift and Blasphemous Act. That's all I have. So I have 1 mana. What do I want to do with that?
No, you did the opposite. You're doing what? What do you mean you have no mana? You have a vault.
No. I have 1 mana in my pool, and I didn't realize. And it told me when I guess I'm going to gain 4 life. That's pretty good. And
But yeah, you're doing what the normal thing is
yeah.
creep into whatever it is that you're doing.
Let's make one of those dragons.
Oof.
Oh wait, hold on. Maybe I shouldn't do that, actually.
Just don't.
No, I think I should.
Tap
I think I
all-
should play more defensive.
Tap all your mana.
No.
Attack Valdor.
Yes.
Yeah, that's right. You see that one, Velda?
See, because Valdor has this 3/4 that he can block with.
I do. I'm not going to.
Block that 3/3 with.
Go old Gerard Compassion.
But then,
I'm looking for it, Throm. I'm looking for it.
but then you block the 3/3 and it dies, right?
Shenanigans. I want shenanigans.
Oh, fine, I guess.
Hey, it's Slimefoot.
It's almost like he does that thing in my deck called Be There.
What a good boy.
I don't know why that tickled me so much.
I was gonna
like-
say
It's like
I
he
didn't
does
expect
that
one to-
thing called Be There. It's just silly.
Man, that's
Look at me
Satchel-
go.
That set just drawn 3 cards and gained 4 life.
No, it's done more than that. I put a lot of my lands onto the battlefield with it.
Oh.
All right. Kind of crazy nonsense are you going to get us into now?
Nothing.
That's
Oh man, I would love to draw cards right now.
yeah. Yeah, all right.
It's pretty okay.
Pretty okay. This guy. Hey, Turpatech. Welcome to the stream.
I don't know why I didn't have that yielded to.
That is so much life.
I mean, ain't gonna do much.
Yeah, well.
Oh god damn it.
No, Jhoira's not going to kill you.
Well
for
then.
mana damage.
Another land.
Could bring out the old Evra.
And then get her killed.
Possibly.
Oh, that's right. Your protector's dead. I thought it was back in your hand. I forgot.
What?
So-
The Divine Reckoning got it.
yeah. In case you
Wish
weren't
I'd get
here,
rid of Jhoira. That'd be fun.
in case you weren't here at the beginning of the stream, I wanted to make sure that everybody is aware that my schedule in June is going to be very hectic, let's say at the very least. So I'll be gone pretty much every weekend from next weekend through the next 4 weekends in a row. So I plan on trying to work around. I also am going to have a couple of busy Tuesdays. So I plan on trying to work my schedule, my streaming schedule around that a little bit. And I hope everybody can join us. And there might be some just non-3DH streams where maybe I play some arena or a draft, or we play some other games, like some community games. Man.
I really want to get in on a Jackbox party game, but I'm like, every time you do it, I am preoccupied. And I'm just sad. Jackbox is so much fun.
It really is. Let's see here. This is not good.
Oblivion Ring.
Yeah.
Ooh, no.
It's gonna get my VAT, isn't it?
One can only hope.
Yeah, the VAT or the boots were the two things I was thinking, but I think the VAT's probably worse.
Yeah, because it's got the big dumb dragon.
Yeah.
The other big dumb dragon.
Not my dragon.
Not his dragon. Do it.
Get that dragon in there.
Yeah, you play that dragon.
The next
There it is.
island.
The last time you're ever gonna get to do it. Oh,
Yeah. So Zermakin says, the earlier in the evening you can stream on weeknights, the easier it is for me to sign up. Yep. Yeah, it'd be nice if I could. It's really dependent. I like to make sure I'm streaming later in the evening after my wife's gone to bed so that I can actually hang out with her.
I actually got into a pretty long conversation with some people on Twitter or other content creators, and just it's rough how much not time a lot of people have trying to do this.
Yeah. Well, now I guess I am passing the turn.
Yeah, it's right. You pass that turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass that turn.
Yeah, buddy. Oh no, he's got more.
Roar!
Oh, okay.
Just gonna activate it.
It's really mad, but it can't do anything.
He's pissed that he's being exiled for real this time.
Yeah.
For real. There
For
it goes.
realsies.
But it's
Rawr.
so big and huge and scary.
Right?
You're so big. Indeed, and scary.
I am.
What?
And then Derp asked, so if Wizards
I
came
don't
to
know.
make
He's
a
the
card,
biggest, scariest person on the table.
but they only gave you the name, what would it do? And the name is Lady in the Fog, and it's legendary. Listen, we don't need to do damage here.
We
yes,
don't
we
need
do.
to do damage here.
It's
I don't-
definitely one of the slowest board wipes I've ever seen happen.
Right?
If he actually board wipes off of this, I will be so annoyed. Like, if that's how it happens, is just sitting here picking everything to death.
I mean, he has 9 cards in hand, 10 cards in hand. There's a definite chance he could play stuff.
Yeah,
This
I
is-
did say this was a more artifact-based one. So,
Yeah, it's just an artifact deck.
ah, Shanna.
Shanna's
This
sitting
is-
there all lonely.
This is not going great. Maybe I got
Not going great.
Well, Lady
Says
of the
the
Fog.
Galarian Academy taps for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Right?
Band landing commander.
It's
Not
so-
going great.
It's so bad.
Oh
Like
man,
25 potential
tell me
mana.
the woes of your people.
Yeah. Please tell me more about how you are doing poorly, Mr. 1%.
So-
Jeremy's formerly 7/7 commanders.
I'm doing big poorly here.
He says that, then he's just gonna like wipe us all out. in a
Yeah,
combo.
just like, I guess I'll just throw a Comet Storm and kill everyone somehow.
That'd be fun if I had that.
Calm
The torment of Hellfires. We're all confused how he did it. Like, that's, you can't do that.
That's just not a thing.
It's like,
Judge?
it's not like you're like cheating putting it in your deck. This is Magic Online. You actually can't do that.
Yep.
You have broken Magic Online to the point where you can just add cards willy-nilly to your commander deck. Listen here.
I think I've woefully underestimated my deck's ability to draw more lands. Maybe I should have put something on top with the ruins. Although I guess then I just would have drawn more lands, so it didn't really matter. Well, I guess I gotta resort to nonsense now.
Have you?
What are you doing right now?
Yeah.
What are you doing right this second, sir? What
are we even doing?
Listen here.
Listen here, you whippersnappers.
Derp says, I've seen that with the Flip Avacyn in an Esper deck. Yeah. I could see that mistake happening for sure.
All right.
Are you actually now comment storming? Are we all?
No, I'm gonna rebuild.
Wait, what?
Oh, I gotcha.
This is a fail safe that I can also
Yeah.
use to get out of having 10 basic lands in my hand
I was
somehow.
gonna say, why is he doing that? And I'm like, oh yeah.
'Cause he's gonna
just-
draw and have more mana now.
Yep.
I mean, not more, but
6. Press that 6. Thormocking, if you think you can manage to make the 3DH meetup and want to expand the bottle exchange to include me bringing a Nova beer and you bringing a Sova beer, let me know. Yeah, possibly. I don't really have too much.
Really? You can finally get Shanna and you're still killing Sephiroth?
No, I can't. It has protection from abilities.
Oh, you're right. Never mind. I'm sorry.
I tried and I was like, oh no, I can't.
Forgot.
What's the card? I definitely like the suggestion of
I forgot.
as long as it remains untapped, creatures don't do combat damage. That's Lady of the Fog, yeah. I imagine it's blue, but it might be blue-green.
I also like to point out that he's actually kind of blowing up my lane.
Your lands?
Yeah, right.
Cryptoliths, right? They're basically slow lands.
I'm basically stone raining him.
Yeah. Feels great.
Well, you did say you were going to be mad if I actually board wipe, and I'm actually kind of doing it.
Yeah, I'm not...
So I should be mad? Is that what you're saying?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
You have permission to be mad.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure I understood.
Not super great at the designing aspect. I never applied for designer searches or anything like that.
Man, this would be a lot faster in paper.
Now's the time. Get the Jhoira.
My designer search would be very, very not great. It'd just be like, hey, here's a bunch of blue-green cards, and they're all big and dumb, and yeah, what are you gonna do about it? And then,
can we all put them in a deck?
And then Rosewater would be like, you're fired.
How did you get in here?
Well, because Jeremy's, famous.
Yeah.
Get out. Get out.
Very big famous.
Reset, eh?
Yep.
The reprint game. So if it were printed today, reset, which is blue instant, cast reset only during opponent's turn after his or her upkeep step. Untap all lands you control. I don't know that card would be printed. That is one of those, it's probably not worth the card space.
Depends. That's actually pretty cool. Only an opponent's turn after his or her upkeep.
Upkeep step. Oh, I guess that is any time after
Yeah.
their upkeep step. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not just like here's their upkeep step. All right, now, like they
Probably
go into
good in
their
a storm deck.
They go into their draw, and then you can untap all your.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, are the rest of us now playing Magic?
Yep.
Okay.
Didn't really do much there. Drew more basic lands.
You get a lot of nothing.
Well, but if I had the fishbowl,
That's true.
that would have been good.
Can I ask a question about Last Commander Versus, or is it too spoilery? I don't know. It's been a few days. I don't know if anybody has objections to it, but I don't mind.
It's been a while.
It's your stream. You do what you want.
Everyone else look away, says Thromaki. Yeah, go ahead. Ask away, because
Reservoir.
I'm sure it'll be something embarrassing.
There's 2 more lands for you to blow up.
I would love to draw a Reservoir, but I'm pretty sure he has a counter open.
I try.
He didn't counter Parallel Live, so I'm not sure.
I
did
try
not.
harder. Says I want to try and get my playgroup to build this format. We need to tone down the power level and the cost. Yeah.
It doesn't really tone down the power level.
Yeah,
As you
because
can see.
the most busted stuff you can still do is just modern and standard cards you sometimes can't play. But
I mean,
I
But
did
definitely reducing the cost. So there's that.
I did debut Protein Hulk the other day, so
Oh, what's this?
Or also not
I'll
playing.
load him in.
just because why not? Why not?
Why not? He says.
Yep, go for it.
Also not playing, Soul Ring, Command Tower.
Yeah.
I can't play
107.
my Baleful Force. It hurts so much.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
I really like that card a lot.
Yeah.
Is that the big like 7-mana black creature?
No, Baleful, or not Baleful Force. Baneful.
Oh.
Whatever. Baleful Force is the big 7-mana. That one you can play. Bane of Progress is what I'm thinking of.
Oh.
Bane of Progress is... That one's my baby.
So, I know there's got to be shenanigans. Bold, how much shenanigans do you have?
I've started doing shenanigans on turn 4 and I've not stopped until now. That's my answer to you.
FTB Mox time is spiking in. Yeah.
I will continue.
Go for it. What's the worst that could happen?
You're surprised I tutored the Torment when I did... Why not something like the Kakushio, as it might have stabilized my life at the time? I was going to go for something that I could use as an X spell to try and get my extra point. So... That was my main thing, was to just have an extra X spell.
Did you actually do something, Felder?
No, I was thinking about it.
He was just trying to put the fear in me.
And then John had me discard 2 cards, so... Kind of stunk. I discarded the Black Sun Zenith to make them think that's what I tutored.
Oh, that also would have filled your thing, right? Your hidden agenda thingy.
My hidden role was that X had to equal 30. So
yeah.
either
Well, I'm saying if you could have Black Sun Zenith X is an X-Spell, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, both of them were really rough, and I was trying to think, because Nezahal was actually the threat. And it just, no matter what I was going to do, Nezahal was just going to be the...
Nezahal is super obnoxious.
Yeah, was going to be
I've underestimated that card. It's just the worst when it's out there.
You've lived through Torment of Hailfire and one. Yeah, I've definitely seen it happen. The only reason I was doing the Torment at the time was because I thought maybe I could force John to sack. There was one specific creature he had that I was mostly worried about. So I was thinking, okay, maybe he'll sack this. But then I realized he had just a ton of life, so he probably would have gone down before he would have ever sacked it. Yeah, so this is a thing. Library of Lang helps. Yeah, I don't know it. Hey, Joe 5 DS man? I want to say Jaws man. I'm not sure.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You did have to bounce it.
You know what? I'm not going to blow up one of your lands. I'm going to get to work on Valdor over there.
Nezahal's real.
That's right. You get him 1 damage at a time.
Real deal. Yeah, my
Death by paper cuts.
Let's discard some of those basic lands.
He just has to get me into fishbowl range.
Yeah, Drake. I'm not
double
sure.
fishbowl range.
Well, he sits at 29.
Okay, that's a good one. That is a good one. All right.
See, he did it. Combo kill.
I found another win condition.
Have I not yielded? I thought Oh, you did that. That's Jeremy's turn. That's why.
Yeah.
All right, let's play the self-replicator.
Oh God, here we go.
Let's replicate.
All right, yield to the turn. I'm gonna go grab a beer, guys.
Yeah.
Play the network.
That's not a historic spell.
Yeah.
It is not. Let's draw a card. Boo. Boo, I say.
Boo, I say.
Make oodles of mana. And so
Like
actually
a thing that you've been doing for a while?
7 is noodles.
7 zoodles. Don't you lie to me.
Yeah.
Do you know how much mana I have on the field? A little bit less than that.
Yeah, the discard, Library of Ling helps with that.
1,
Torment
2,
because of
3,
that.
4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so I gotta pay 5. That's fine. Alright, let's get this party started real.
Let's get this party started for real, as if we haven't been partying all night long.
Oh, that's really awesome.
That's a big boy.
Mm-hmm.
All night.
Look, I'm getting him down there. I'm doing it.
What have I missed so far?
I have a Microsoft Golem.
He's now playing Affinity
Yes.
and Commander.
I'm
Yeah.
now playing Modern Affinity.
This is absurd.
And I got my second self-replicator, so that's good.
So looking forward to SCGCon. Me too.
Gain 4.
I'm very excited for the event. As I said
That's
before,
the thing that you did.
I will be posting some updates to the Patreon stream from there as
Alright,
well.
you're up. See, that didn't take very long. That was okay.
Yeah, that one was not as bad. You are correct.
I mean,
Joe,
to be
my
fair,
commander is Shanna. Sisay's
he
legacy.
does have Leyline out and can, do things on other people's turns.
I can waste your time on my time.
I mean, isn't that what you're already doing?
No. I have to get to my turn to waste your time. This is way more convenient for me. You know, the sad part is that I actually did way more in that turn than the last 6 turns, which took way longer. Somehow all of my win conditions are just hiding deep in there.
Yeah.
Also, I'm pretty convinced I'm somehow gonna die to the Saproling Menace.
Yeah.
I highly doubt it.
Wait, how did you gain life?
Ooh.
I have a trading post.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, Derp says, I got a deck for you to build around Mirror Gallery. The legend rule doesn't apply.
That's a fun one.
Yeah.
Isn't Mirror Gallery legendary itself? And then just
I don't know,
disables
but it
its
doesn't
own
matter if
legendary?
it's out.
Yep.
It disables its own effect, yeah.
See, now that's good. That's good card design.
Use Gallery, Helm of the Host, and Sakashima.
Oh boy,
Yeah.
that's a deck.
I was thinking Helm of the Host, Mirror Gallery, Saskia.
Ooh.
That one seems very mean. Comes to play, choose a different person. Comes to play, choose a different person. Now I'm just gonna attack with all of my Saskias.
You can also just make 5 Saskias and all point at the same person, right? And then you just
Yep.
use them.
Just swing. Guess what?
Just needle drop someone and someone else just dies.
That would be the best use of a needle drop ever. Is it 1 damage to any target that's taken damage, or is it 1 damage to target creature that's taken damage?
No, it's any target that's
Oh,
taken damage.
That's awesome.
And then you draw a card.
And draw a card.
Pauper
Oh,
burn
man.
staple. Not anymore, I think, but what it used to be.
DP Kraus, I just updated my Animar deck with some very evil and not budget cards. Not sure I should bring it to SCGCon as I want to make friends there.
DP Krause, I've already played with you. I don't like you. Even though I want to move to Washington.
I like DP Kraus.
No, I like DP too. He's a cool guy. I met him at GP Seattle.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, we hung out like most of the day, and he's a good guy. I like him. But he's very mean.
Ooh.
Yeah, I like this one.
New
Oh,
cards.
it's the 3 of a color thing.
Yeah. Anthem.
These things are actually a little expensive.
The chain whirlers, I think, and
I mean, in paper.
Oh yeah.
They're selling for like $2 or something.
Just clone Progenitus over and over again. Yeah, it's a good way to do it. Guess we'll just
Journey to nowhere.
get rid of maybe the Mycosynth Golem was what I was thinking.
Should be let you.
No, get out.
No, bro.
Got
You
swindled.
could have just said, no, I'll counter it, and I would have pointed it at probably Gerard.
I don't trust you.
That's fair, actually.
Also, I want treasure. I've waited like 3 turns to fire that thing off.
That is more likely. I want treasure.
I'm greedy.
So yeah, I was gonna say greedy.
I have a question.
Yes.
What happens if I have
Yes, you may concede.
if I have multiple Mycosynth golems?
Nothing.
They don't
Probably.
stack.
Probably nothing.
If that's
Nothing
what
that
asking.
doesn't happen with the first one.
It's a question for science.
You're a question for science.
Ugh.
I am. You got a thopter. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we can just
In here, little buddy.
always yield to that one.
There it is.
I should probably go let the cats out.
Oh yeah. Okay. Now we're cooking something better than before.
Starting to yell a little bit.
I'm just gonna shoot you, Valdor. I don't know. Just get you. Someday. Uh-oh.
No, I'm just doing this now so I can tap out.
Oh yeah. Makes sense.
What'd I miss?
I sacked the Saberling. Go me.
Wild being crazy? Wild and crazy kids?
Let's go.
Nobody wants to acknowledge that one?
While being bold, you mean?
I stepped away, so I missed everything.
So
What, it's only one? Wow. Oh, okay.
I made a
What?
Nickelodeon joke, alright?
Oh, wild and crazy. Okay.
Wild and crazy kids.
Signets, please.
Someone cast Apocalypse already, says Emo Cakes. This is going on a little bit, yeah. It's like about an hour and a
I'm trying
half.
to draw towards a couple things.
Oh, hello.
The last,
I know.
Like 2 things I've drawn have been lands or pointless.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've drawn
Yeah, that's
like
part of
3
it.
lanes in a row.
I drew the Banalish Marshal last turn, but other than that, it's been mostly meh.
Put some little boots on it.
Go get your Blight Steel. Go attack somebody.
Oh yeah, that's the thing I can play for sure in this format.
Get good.
I guess I'm gonna sack Flopper? Sure.
Actually, you could play it.
Really?
$1.68.
Ooh, I mean,
Oh yeah, okay, but that's a lot.
I
That's
mean, I
heavy.
didn't say it was going to be great. You fill your deck with a bunch of junk artifacts to just cycle through.
Just find it.
Yeah, find it, equip it, and smack somebody in the face for impact death.
billion. Billion
Let's,
in fact.
let's get something that wins quickly here.
Yes, please. Get something that wins quickly.
Just get something that wins.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna go fishbowl.
Apparently,
Gotta do it.
that's a thing that's Saffron Olives was talking about online, that there's been talk of people just snap conceding whenever they see their opponents playing a control deck. So he was wondering how much you could, if he could build a control deck and win 7-0 just by
People not playing.
having people concede strictly. That's it. And I was like, that's kind of good. And then somebody was like, he said something about like, I wonder what the win con for that would be. And I think Ryan Overturf said, why would you need a win con?
It's true.
Which is true.
Don't need it.
You have to explain the joke. How will people know it's funny? Correct. Eggs, lands, Jhoira, and Blightsteel. What more do you need? Is everyone getting a chance to enjoy the holiday weekend? Don't know yet. I played board games today, which was a lot of fun. We played Time Stories and finally finished the Asylum situation, which was the first one that comes in the box. But other than that, tomorrow and Monday, plan on just hanging out with the wife.
My wife decided to have strep throat.
Decided to.
Yeah.
Saffron settled on 61 cards, including a copy of Sanguine Sacrament for Arena, I think.
Unbeatable.
61 cards just to tilt everybody.
Yep.
You know, I'm expecting shenanigans on this self-replicator.
It's already replicated.
Yeah, Pelleter, we just finished that first one on Time Stories, and I immediately put all of the expansions into my Amazon cart.
I just wanted to draw the card, actually. Oh, come on. There's so many historic spells in my deck, I'm just not drawing them.
Apparently you don't have enough!
Nope, apparently I don't. Play a Reckless Fireweaver.
Ooh.
There you go. That's a win con.
Yep.
Now just replicate the crap out of everything.
I know, right?
It is.
Hopefully we can get to the point of the Patreon so that we can actually set up a live stream of the board game days with things like Time Stories.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna do a fun thing, actually. All right.
You know, every time he says he's going to do a fun thing, I don't find it very fun.
Well, that's your problem.
Yeah, that's spoken like a real blue mage.
All right, let's see here.
A Baklava Sunday. Wow, that sounds awesome.
Make sure I do this right. Let's copy this, and let's copy this.
So you get these
Oh, Jesus, yeah.
There it is.
I have so much
Copying
mana. I want a Slimefoot as well. But it's a robot Slimefoot.
Why
Got it when I saw Lurb play a scenario.
would you
Also
not
played
make
a lot
another
of
fishbowl?
Gloomhaven. Yeah, I've heard Gloomhaven's good. Caught all the way up on Time Stories, and that puzzle that took you a while is by far the most difficult puzzle. My favorite part of the whole game was also in Asylum when the four card maze was actually pretty cool. Yeah, that puzzle was. Yeah, it took a while.
I've seen Forbid on EDA Truck Emo Cakes.
Hi.
A couple of cards.
We got a cat stream.
Hey, it's gonna be more entertaining than what's going on here.
Hold on now.
Hi,
Nope,
there.
100% accurate.
Walter.
This is mostly Moto's fault. I could do this so fast in paper.
Kitty, kitty.
I wish I could have a cat.
Are you going to... Oh, God. Are you going to write a replication that mirror Battlesphere and kill two of us?
I wish I could do that.
You got a board game that I might like, Ponzi Scheme. Hey, thanks for the 200 bits, Valdor.
Is somebody moving their microphone?
No, that sounds like a phone going off on
Yeah,
vibrate.
That was my bad. Sorry, guys.
Oh.
Sorry, chat.
No problem,
Horrible
dude.
person.
I have
You
heard
are-
of the
you know,
Ponzi
yeah.
Scheme. I have not had a chance to play it yet. There are a couple that I really want to play on stream for sure. I think it'd be... Ooh, there we go. Get that out there. There we go. Got that out. A little tangle there. I really want to show off Okanagan, Valley of the Lakes, which is a lot of fun. And we have a couple other really good ones. I mean, I love Ticket to Ride. I know it's one of the ones that's a bit more popular, so you can find it a lot more places.
Magic Online.
But it's very enjoyable to me, so it's one I would want to play. Hello,
Did
yes.
your
Sorry,
segment
guys.
act up? That's so much value.
Have I tried Pandemic Legacy? Season 1 was a blast, and I'm a few months into Season 2, and it's so hard. I tried it. I bought a copy. My wife and I and two of our friends played through the first month, and then we never ended up picking it back up, unfortunately, because one of them was not able to make it back, and we didn't really want to keep going without them. So my wife and I picked up a second copy so that we could play just ourselves, and just have not sat down to actually start playing it yet. So I have 2 copies of Season 1 of Pandemic Legacy, one that's still sealed. But I found it for pretty cheap, too. So I was seeing it at conventions for $20, $25 above list price. So I found one that was actually below list price, which was very helpful.
All right. I bet it's going to be a land I draw.
For me, I was looking into Ponzi, but I watched a video on it and it turned me off of it. Sure.
It's not a land. It's not good.
Not with your 12 lands? 13? 2-player Legacy is a lot easier than 4-player. We did 4 players and it was a bit of a challenge, but not terrible. Yeah, that's kind of what we thought too, is that 2-player would actually be a little bit easier.
Oh, sorry.
No, that's fine.
So we've got that one. I really want to play Risk Legacy. I enjoy Risk. My wife hates it.
So I really want to play it again. It's been a long time.
So I don't get why this happened. I used to play Risk with some friends of mine. I had this one friend that always betrayed everybody in deals, every game. But yet people kept making deals with him. I tried to make a deal. For some reason, people didn't believe me. I don't get it.
That's right. You get that night.
I've not played enough Risk to see that phenomenon, but that sounds like stuff that happens in other board games.
It's just weird. Like, every game, you make deals and betray them. And then you win.
Maybe it's just because some people just don't play games as much and they just don't care.
Well, in Risk, don't you kind of have to eventually betray everybody to win?
Not really.
In a way, yeah, you do, but it was just the fact that it'd be like 2 turns later, he'd be like, ha!
He was quick on it?
He would like win. Like, he'd betray them instantly, and then I would have like,
twirling the mustache.
Let's do a long-term agreement. And just do it.
Just never did. Let's see. So we figured out last week that my friends and I, had been playing Gloomhaven at double difficulty. Remember, folks, encounter level is average player level divided by 2. Do not forget the divided by 2.
Oh, God.
Nice.
Oof.
So one of my favorite games is Marvel's Legendary.
Yeah, Legendary is pretty great.
And for the longest time, we were playing on hard mode because when a villain escapes the city, it's one of those games, for everybody who doesn't know, where the game plays itself and everybody's an ally for the players. So when a villain escapes the city, we were just like killing off heroes from our deck instead of heroes from the headquarters.
Oh.
So we would be like having 3-card decks trying to kill the game, and it was just impossible.
Jeez. Yeah, Parnell is a really big fan of Legendary as well. He has almost every single Marvel Legendary set ever made.
Wow.
I think the only expansion that he has never purchased was Spider-Man Homecoming, because he did not want the images from the movie. One of the reasons he likes the game is the artwork, and so it did not have original artwork.
Oh, it just had screenshots?
Yeah, it just had screenshots from the movie, so I think that was one of the only ones where he was like, nah, I'm good. I currently have Predator Legendary, and I really want to pick up Firefly Legendary. I'm a big sucker for Firefly. I purchased Firefly the board game and got to play it exactly once with friends before they were like, yeah, we don't really want to play this. And I was like, oh, that's understandable. It's a really long game.
Wait, I think something just broke.
Uh-oh.
I have to pay 2 for my boots that have affinity for artifacts? Oh, it's artifact creature spells, sorry.
Yeah.
Ah, so not broke.
Nope, I'm
It's
broken.
not as good as you thought.
Oh my god, this signet is the worst.
Or
I don't know. I could name a couple other things in this game that are pretty bad.
That are just the worst.
Hey, look.
the worst.
Rutro Raggy says, I've played about a dozen games of Betrayal, and I finally got to be the bad guy the very last time I played. It was the most unbalanced scenario I've ever seen, and the good guys had next to zero chance. Yeah, the actual board game seems... it's got some really good flavor, but it can get a little long and a little boring after a bit. But I like the flavor of it. I really wanted to get one of the giant rollout maps that has all the expansions maps on it too. But I just never did because nobody ever wants to play it. Yeah. I got another game called Shiny Dice that somebody gave to me for free and is not a good game. I would not suggest it.
Yeah.
That's another Firefly one. It's overly complicated for a dice game.
Mm.
Another hard game is the Dark Souls board game. Yeah, I've heard.
There's a Dark Souls board game? That's
Yep.
terrifying.
It is hard.
Never played it.
From what
Is it good?
I've heard that it's actually pretty fun, but
Okay.
it is extremely hard. It's well made for sure.
Okay, well that's good.
Another good one that I've heard is really well made is actually The Godfather board game, which came out like a year-ish ago.
Sounds neat.
Yeah. I currently have played a little bit of the Harry Potter Battle for Hogwarts as well, which is a deck building game. It's pretty fun. It's got one expansion, and the base game is divided up into the 7 books, so the 7 years or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And you can open each one individually. It basically starts you off at book 1 is if you've never played a deck building game before.
Yeah.
And you can combine basically years 1 through 3 if you have played deck building games, and then it just gets more challenging as it goes. But really, you could just open all of them and just shuffle it up and play pretty easily. But it introduces you to the rules and the encounters and things like that as you go along, which is kind of nice. And the expansion gives you extra... It's a co-op deck building game, so the new one gives you extra bad guys to fight, gives you Luna as a character, and a couple other new spells and stuff like that. So
I gotta say this deck is super fun, but these triggers are getting out of hand.
yeah.
I mean, don't say.
And I don't know what to do about it. Well, I built it, and I didn't realize that it's gonna be... The problem is I can't yield to the... I mean, I guess I can yield to the replicator, but I still have to make like 3 clicks per replicator.
Yeah.
And that's pretty annoying.
Derp Attack says the Dark Souls board game follows the game, and it's just as hard as the video game, so...
Okay. The Dark Souls remaster came out yesterday or 2 days ago, I think.
Yeah,
So that's cool.
Clicky, I got a game called Kittens in a Blender. It's a card game, just overrun with cats.
I
But 2
love
years
it.
ago, the only thing I learned from it is no one knows or understands how to play this game. That's pretty true. Yeah, Kittens in a Blender is just kind of a weird game. There's one that I got that I demoed last year for Ultra Pro that was called Battle Kittens, I think. That had a pretty interesting... It was like a drafting game, but it was a drafting game where you had to draft, and each one had 3 different abilities, and then you had to like lay them down. You knew what 2 abilities you were looking for. There were 4 abilities total. Each one had like a certain amount of each ability. Oh my goodness, Walter. He is crawling all over the back of the desk here to get... He just really wanted to lay on the desk. He was just crawling behind my computer and everything. Yeah, you want attention, don't you? But it was pretty interesting because you had like a sort of rock paper scissors sort of unknown elements of it. So Power Grid is fantastic. I've heard that one's good. I have not played that one. Have I played Mysterium or Power Grid? Those are my favorite games. I've played Mysterium. I have that one. I do not have the expansions yet, but that one's been a lot of fun.
I'm so sorry.
I got a very old game, the SimCity card game. Wow.
A part of me just hopes I get Massacre Worm next turn.
Yeah.
Just end it. Maybe I have to take out the Replicator, but it's such a good card, but it's so annoying.
You think my cat broke the stream? With its cuteness? Yeah, probably. Here we are. Just gonna focus on Walter for a while. He's cuter than me. Probably get more subs. One of the best games I ever played was called Exploding Kittens. It's so simple and fun. Oh man, my friend,
Sorry.
My friend, Wizzy will go off and tell you how that is not a real game, and gets angry at it because a lot of it's RNG. So yeah, you can tell I grew up in through the 90s. Yep, I had a little bit of the Harry Potter trading card game in the 90s as well. Late 2000s, I guess. Yeah, late 2000s. Are you going to come over here to get more attention? Is this what we're doing? Do you think you can get on my lap? No? Okay. Just getting closer. There we go. I thought I was 6th through this turn. I guess not. There we go.
Oh yeah, I've been F6 for a while.
I don't blame you.
I had responses, but now that I'm tapped out, I'm done.
I wish I could F6 myself.
Yeah.
I mean, you could always right click and see.
Could always thank you, Valdor, for the $15. I don't even have anything witty to say. Oh. Yep, feline closes.
Just remember Replicators blast so that they just stack.
Yeah.
You don't think the game looks good for me? Why would you say that?
Thanks.
It's because I haven't done anything relevant for about 6 turns?
I think this is what it feels like to drown.
So did that kill the stream boss? That's what my goal was.
Yes. Valdor is the stream boss now.
I did it. Got there.
Got a new stream boss.
Congratulations.
Valdor gets a deck.
Hug.
What are you doing here? Why are you sniffing the keyboard, buddy? Now kill him. Yes. That is what the stream boss is there for. It's for you to beat up on other viewers.
Why can't I just say I want yes for every one of them? Probably because the man.
Jeremy's dead.
Right? Yeah, I got Jeremy. You can go to game 2. Shoosh. Quick. Run like the wind, Jeremy. Run like the wind.
Run like the wind. You got me.
I don't even know how I kill Valdor.
All right, now
I still can't actually see Wild Wolves yet. Like, even with Jeremy minused out.
Oh, yeah, no. Wild Wolves.
All right. You're going to have to let me know how that one ends.